Hello everybody, welcome to the Dacman Productions Studios, and I'm back from the 2023 York Fall Train Meet, and it was a great time. I really enjoyed myself out there. So I'm doing for the first time like a post review of the show, and to give you guys my thoughts. So first, before I begin, let me thank all the viewers, subscribers, and supporters of the Dacman Productions YouTube channel that came up to me and said hello, and we had chats. Always encourage the viewers and subscribers to introduce themselves to me. Don't be afraid. Come up and say hi. Yeah, because I like to interact with the viewers and talk to them. So I'm always willing to take the time out to talk to the viewers and subscribers and supporters, because without you guys, this channel, basically, I wouldn't have this channel. And I also like to thank the different hobby shops who supported me in doing this, because they are now realizing that social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all plays an important part now in part of selling and advertising. And without that, people aren't generally going to websites that much anymore as far as what they see in products. And I noticed more hobby shops are now seeing that the platform should be on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So I'm seeing them open up pages and stuff and to showcase some of the product coming in. And that's a great thing. So I got a lot of great feedback from the hobby shops. Tony over there at Trains and Things in Ewing, New Jersey says, yeah, Sean, they're calling me up even 4 and 5 months after the video is out, asking to see if that product is still available or not. I'm like, wow, I didn't realize they were calling that far, after the video's been out. And he says, yeah, they go back and they ask, and I'm getting that same feedback from other vendors who I have featured, such as Pete Costa. I featured him a couple times at other train shows, or a few times actually, and they've had good feedback. So I got a lot of good feedback, and I'm so glad that this is working out for the vendors. And so I was talking to Sandy over there at Just Trains, and so she was saying, hey, maybe you should start charging a fee. I'm like, look, I'm never going to do that, because I understand that the hobby shops work on a very fractional margin of profit, and it's true. They don't make $1 million off of these trains that they're selling. It's very, very little. So they have to sell a lot of product to make anything. And I understand this. And I said, it's actually a win-win situation, because, I showcase the hobby shops and the vendors, and in return it gets my channel views, because people want to see what they have. So it's a win-win for both of us, actually. And so I don't charge. I'm not charging them. Now, if they want to support me in some way or another, say, hey, can you come to the store and we'll do this for you? Well, that's one thing. But I'll never ask for any kind of fee or anything like that to do anything. If you want to give me something for it, that's okay. If not, that's fine too. Okay, so the number one question that I got hit with, because I've been there Wednesday through Saturday, so I was there for quite some time, because I was picked again, third show, for being the official videographer, and appreciate the TCA bringing me back aboard to do that again, or the TCA Eastern Division. But the number one question I got hit with, because I was my first time being an official videographer was the fall 2022 show. Then I was invited back to do it again for the spring 2023. Now back to the fall 2023 show. So I've done 3 shows altogether. And the number one question I got hit with is, Sean, you were here for the fall 2022 show. Is the 2023 show any bigger? Did you see much more of a crowd, or what are your thoughts? And my response was yes, absolutely. The 2023 fall show was much, much more bigger. A lot more people seemed to have, were coming in through the doors. It was really much more crowded than 2022. By the time I left, the official figures were not out yet. So, but just judging from what I've seen and remembering how many people I've seen last year, I'm pretty sure the attendance is going to be up. Especially on Thursday, seemed to be the most crowded. Out of the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday was definitely the busiest day. Thursday, they were parking. There was a lot of people there. I mean, parking was done almost to the fence as far as cars. People were buying like crazy. I would say the majority of people, 90% of the people, if not higher, were coming out of the door with something in their hand. Buildings, freight cars, engines, locomotives, track, switches, whatever, books. They were coming out of the shirts. They were coming out of the door with something. Most of them were not coming out empty-handed. The second most popular question that I got was, Sean, did you buy anything? And, I was looking around, and I really didn't see much Conrail, which was unusual, but I remember the video that RBP put out not too long ago, a week or so ago. He mentioned in one of his last videos how there was a Conrail craze, and it sure shows because there wasn't a lot of Conrail to pick from that I've seen. And I know people are going to ask about Lionel. So let's talk about that. So Lionel did not show up to the TCA. It was their business decision. I'm not going to speculate or get into why or whatever reasons. I'm not going to do that on my channel. They made the business decision not to show up. And, that's the way it went down. Now, I'm a big Lionel guy. I like Lionel Legacy and TMCC locomotives. However, with that being said, I'm not going to let a manufacturer's decision affect my decision whether I go or not. Because I notice people saying, well, if Lionel's not going, then I'm not. I mean, I'm like, why not? Why let a manufacturer affect your decision of whether you want to go to York or not? I understand. Would it have been nice if Lionel was there to show off a samples or a sample run of their triplex and a sample of the base 3 and to chat with him? Yeah, it would have been nice to see that and talk to them about those two products. But at the end of the day, if they want to stay home and order Grubhub and watch reruns of Jeopardy, have at it, because I'm still going to the show, whether they're there or not. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate because people like to see the product and talk to them about it. But just remember one thing. You're going to have hobby shops there like Mr. Muffin's, Train Road, Grzybowski's, Henning's Trains. You're going to have these Lionel dealers there that can answer all your Lionel questions. And, I like going to the TCA show because I get to meet friends and make new friends and have a great time and see other trains and meet other vendors. And it's just a great time. It really is. And I didn't want to miss that for the world. I would also like to give a shout out to the YouTube channels that I met during the show. I'm very tired right now, so if I missed your name and you met me, I'm sorry in advance. Let me think about this. So we have Ray's Trains, met him. He was hanging out with Grzybowski's most of the time. And then you have Rail Cheese 74, met him. Nick's Crossing, Always a great guy to meet. He does these cool live shows. You got Dave over at DA Griffin, who's got a great channel. He does a lot of post-war stuff, so check him out if you like that stuff. And he goes to shows and does show tours as well. Great guy to talk to. Met Chris Rains over at RBP, and also Sean's Trains Depot. Can't forget him. Almost forgot him. Sean's Train Depot. He's got a standard gauge layout and a O gauge layout that he's in the middle of rebuilding. Met with Chris's Trains and More again. Chris's Trains and Things. Met with Nick at PGH Train Fanatics, who just happens to have my Lionel Legacy Conrail T1. Nick, when are you sending that over here to me? No, it's his. I told him about to show him jealous he's got one. I wish I did have one or could afford it at the time. Also met up with Corey over there at Legend RC Driver. I believe that's his YouTube channel name. Sorry, Corey, if I messed up your YouTube channel name. But he's been nicknamed the Subway Guy. He's got some cool Subway sets, that's for sure. So I had a great time. As you can see, I'm tired out of my mind. But at any rate, so the plan of attack for the different videos I'm going to put out, I'm changing things up a little bit here. Just so you know. First things first, Mecca will be announcing a special discount. So there will be a Mecca video, special announcements in that video exclusive to DACBand Productions. Also a discount exclusive to DACBand Productions. Make sure you check out that Mecca video for the discounts and the exclusive announcements. It's pretty exciting stuff. I'm sure you guys will like it. Also, like I said, I'm going to change things up a little bit this time around because I would like to tweak things, and I think this will be a good improvement. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make separate videos for what I call the heavy hitters. Mr. Muffins will have his own video. Train World will have their own video. Just Trains will have their own video. Grisboski's and Tony's Trains and Things. So those are, and I'll see how big the files are for the other one. If I can split them off, I will. Don't worry, there will still be a train show tour video that will focus on the small guy tables, I call it. And also, new coming from DACBand Productions. And this is a surprise, but I'm going to go ahead and announce it. I am going to do a pre-war, post-war video from the show. So you will see a video on pre-war, post-war trains for sale. Nothing but in that video. Also new from this time around, there will be a video dedicated just to the TCA pre-show. That was the show that was held Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the Purple Hall. So I was able to make the pre-show as well, and that will be on video. And don't worry, there will be an O-gauge layout video as well. I would also like to mention that DACBand Productions has reached 1,000 videos. Yes, I have 1,000 videos listed on my channel currently. And also, I spent a lot of time, at least 2 or 3 days that I can remember, before the York show, tweaking playlists. So I've added some playlists, and I changed and tweaked some existing playlists. Because I have 1,000 videos, I wanted to make it a little bit easier for people to find what they wanted. So you'll see videos in there that'll focus on the TCA, and other videos will focus on O-gauge. And I don't want to forget the guys over there at the Standard Gauge Club. I don't want them to kill me later. But yeah, so there will be a standard gauge video too. The club really want me to put something together, so I will came out with a standard gauge. Make sure you check that out because it's a cool layout. Nice, big, huge standard gauge layout with lots of custom trains on there. Wonderful guys, wonderful club. Okay, for the last thing, because I'm getting tired and I need sleep, I would like to thank the TCA Eastern Division, Bob's Trains for You, and Tiny Tim's Trains out there in Virginia for the wonderful gifts that they gave me. So, what did I get? So I got 2 Conrail Shared Assets Christmas ornaments. And the reason why I'm calling them Conrail Shared Assets is they got the Conrail name on them, but they're dated this one's dated 1999 to 2019, and this is the 20th anniversary. And that would make this a Conrail Shared Assets Christmas ornament. And these ornaments are going to look great on my Christmas tree this year. I was also given this wonderful Conrail sign, and I'm definitely hanging this up on my wall. It's always a great addition to have Conrail to the Conahee Rail layout. This MTH Premier Conrail Caboose number 22,000 was given to me as a gift by Russell over there at Tiny Tim's. Thanks again, Russell. This is going to look very good on my layout. You asked me if I had this one. Absolutely not. I don't have this one. So this is going to be a great addition. And now for the big one. This gift was given to me by TCA Eastern Division, Bob's Trains for You, Tiny Tim's. Oh my God, they blew me away. So enough babbling. Let me show you what they gave me. When they gave this orange box to me, I was like, no way, it can't be. I was blown away of this wonderful gift. And we'll look at this here in a moment. So what did I get? I got a Conrail CSX Super Bass SD70 Mac. And you guys know how I love the Super Bass. Because the Super Bass, you can put with any locomotive and improve the sounds to other locomotives. And this is Bluetooth, so this is going to be really, really cool. So check out this beauty. Notice I called it a Conrail / CSX locomotive. That's because this is a CSX patched Conrail SD70 Mac. So cool to have this Super Bass. And it's a great addition to any locomotives, especially the older ones, such as the SD40-2 and the SD40 down there. And so the Super Bass is a great addition to stuff that has older sound systems in it. And once again, I thank the TCA Eastern Division, Bob's Trains for You, and Tiny Tim's. A vendor over at the Purple Hall gave me this Conrail trail van, this Lionel Conrail trail van. And sorry, I can't remember your name. I'm not good with remember names, so you'll have to forgive me. But you know who you are. Thank you very much for this great Conrail gift. This has been another Dakman Productions, and stay tuned for videos from the 2023 TCA Eastern Division York Fall Meet. Catch you guys trackside. Goodbye.